What the hell was that last night in the Superdome?
That was monkey butt ugly.
I'm not even going to do the original opening I planned. Let's go.
Can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning! Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Oh yeah! I'm not awake yet. Good morning. Welcome to the fabulous, fantastic football Friday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. And what I'm looking forward to the most is our guest picker for hour 2. We'll let you know all about that. How did I begin the show? What the hell happened in New Orleans?
Bo Nix turned into doggone John Elway against New Orleans. That's what happened.
In Sean Payton's quote-unquote special return to New Orleans.
Yeah, Derek with Drew Brees' number getting retired to the rafters. New Orleans laid an egg.
An ostrich lays egg. Okay. Lot to cover today. I still got to wake up. Here's the whip around presented by Fanatics. Let's get baseball out of the way. The Indians came back and beat the Yankees 7-5 on a walk-off homer, and the Dodgers destroyed the Mets 10-2 in Queens, with the Dodgers having a chance to clinch the NLCS tonight. Tony Bennett, the longtime coach at the University of Virginia, who led the Cavaliers to the 2019 title, is going to retire. God bless you, Tony Bennett. I got nothing. That's a whip around presented by Fanatics.
What we had last night in New Orleans was a steaming bowl of chili-filled mid.
I couldn't even watch it.
It wasn't even worth watching. I mean, I could have seen it on Twitch thanks to what they were doing, but I chose not to. And it's a good thing I didn't waste my time.
Wait, I just realized you said New England.
No, I said New Orleans.
I said New Orleans.
No, I'm talking about him.
No, I said New Orleans.
Well, I'll go back and see. I might be wrong.
Wake up.
Did you just wake up?
Well, I woke up and my arm was like this, very limp. So I had to wake it up before I got on.
Here's how bad this game was.
Oh boy.
A combined 9 for 28 on third down efficiency for both teams. 37 total first downs.
Ugh.
New Orleans gave up 6 sacks, and neither quarterback, whether it was Rattler or Nix, did anything special. I mean, this was a steaming bowl of mid soup.
Don't disgrace the soup like that. Please.
I'll give you one even better.
Talk to me.
Neither team had a running back go over 90 yards in the game.
They put that on Thursday night.
All I will say is Cortland Sutton, 1 target the entire game. Their number 1 wide receiver got 1 target.
And number 1 wide receiver, they have a number 1. Sure didn't. They sure didn't act like it. 60 minutes, 1 target. 1.
And a message to Bo Nix and Sean Payton. If you hate Cortland Sutton, then trade him. Because it's very obvious you don't like him just by the fact that you didn't even play him. Because there's no way on 1 target you just completely forget he's on the field.
You know what? I got something better for everybody. Dear NFL schedule makers, you, and you for putting this crap on Thursday night.
Good bleeping yourself.
I'll do it for you. Dear NFL schedule makers, for last night's bowl of mid soup, you, and you.
One more time. He's like,
hey, Amazon Prime for picking this game up. You.
Twitch for even bothering to stream this.
You.
I got nothing.
For New Orleans for wasting our time with this game. For trying to even you.
I can't wait until 3:20. I can't wait until 4:25 tomorrow on Sunday. I can't.
That game is still a toss up to the odd
all the way to 4. If I can sleep all the way to 4:25 on Sunday, I would. But
you got Georgia and Texas.
I got Georgia and Texas.
I'm talking about Sunday.
I got
a gut feeling game on Saturday.
Yeah, and I got a gut feeling Sunday morning that it's going to be bad, but I'll probably be probably be awake to watch the massacre.
I'm sorry.
Actually, no, wait, it's Jacksonville. It probably won't be that bad.
You'll
Repeating
still
my
find a way to
sentence.
lose.
Repeating my sentence. I'm sorry.
I said, you, sir, will still find a way to lose.
It's
While these two get in a fight, we're taking a break. Back in a minute.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, W-I-Z-E.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Whether it's the men's college game,
the way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
The women's college game,
and how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
The WNBA,
AJ Williams stood at 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young,
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmaker's blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Booty!
Why are you beating yourself up, Droid?
Booty! Oh, I'm waking. It's called waking myself up.
Oh.
No, it's just called booty!
Booty! You fool!
That's what that whole game last night was nothing but a big old bull. Pretty much.
He got it perfectly. 'Cause 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 'c
I've been trying to time that.
Just like
Speaking
last night's NHL games, this Thursday night game was.
Well, I'm gonna send it to. Where is it? Where'd it go?
Just like the Mets' chances right now against Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And it was just like Bronny James. That football game was like Bronny James.
Booty!
What have I started?
I put
This portion of Snowman in the
gentlemen.
Morning is brought to you by BetUS.com. When we make our picks during the second half of the show, that's who provides all of our lines. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
And apparently where the show officially goes off the tracks.
What am I reading right now?
You tell me, we'll both know.
Lakers Suns happened last night, the preseason game.
Who cares?
Hold on.
Anthony Davis.
Wait.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Who the hell cares?
Anthony Davis played well, but
what was the score?
It's 128 to 122 in overtime.
In favor of
the Lakers. Bronny played 17 minutes and got 4 points. 4 points in 17 minutes.
That's like playing. That's like playing an entire game of football.
I'm going to
and
ask a
200
question.
yards.
I'm going to ask a question I never thought I'd ask.
Being,
how did Braun do?
He didn't play. He was a DNP for this game.
He's already taken time.
Trays.
Dalton Knecht, the rookie, Dalton Knecht actually had a pretty good game. 35 points for 7 rebounds and 1 assist, 2 steals, and 2 blocks.
The Lakers won this. The Lakers won this game despite LeBron because as we all know.
Yes, LeBron, it is you. It will
It
always be you. It always has been you forever and ever. And church says, amen.
Amen.
I'm just enjoying my coffee right now because we you know what? I'm going to call an audible.
Okay.
We need to talk some hockey. And for that, it's all yours.
Last night was weird around the NHL.
Are we surprised it was a full moon last night?
The Islanders and the Blues went scoreless through 3 periods of hockey, and it took Jake Neighbors on a tip-in to win the game. Now, I don't know if y'all have ever seen a hockey game go 3 periods scoreless, but it's boring.
I have, and it was actually exciting. It was a high school.
It depends on the teams.
It was the New York Islanders and the St. Louis Blues. That answers your question.
I've seen my Bruins do it, but that was back in the 90s when they actually meant a damn.
I've seen my Blackhawks.
My Panthers took an overtime.
Hold it. Wait a minute. You mean the Stanley Cup champion Panthers
took a big one of these?
And I will pull up this call made by the officials.
Oh, dear.
That I think lost us the game.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are homers. We do feel that officials do screw us.
So on a face-off, Vancouver Canucks player Nils Amans, the puck hit his glove, and it gave the Canucks an advantage. What is that called?
A hand pass.
Mm-hmm. The NHL's explanation. This is going to sound like the stupidest explanation you will ever hear, and because it is. Video review determined the puck deflected off Nils Amans' glove during the faceoff, and therefore does not constitute as a hand pass.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
I responded, glove, but does it constitute as hand pass? Where's his glove then? The decision was made in ordinance to Rule 79.1, which states, hand pass. A player shall be permitted to stop or bat a puck in the air with his open hand or push it along the ice with his hand, and a play shall not be stopped unless, in the opinion of the on-ice officials, he has directed the puck to a teammate or has allowed his team to gain an advantage, and subsequently possession and control of the puck is obtained by a player of the offending team, either directly or deflected off any player or official. Deflected off any player or official. I'll say it again.
Please.
Deflected off any player or official.
Uh-huh.
The goal was allowed to stand.
And Vancouver escapes 4-3.
3-2.
3-2. 3-2. I'm
in overtime.
I'm not awake. So a hand pass leads to a victory. Ay, ay, ay.
And one of the great comments on this, how could he challenge it if it's not a penalty? Well, my friend, good question. I can tell you're not really an NHL fan because you don't know this rule. It's called a missed stoppage challenge. Basically, if the puck goes out of play at any time and the ref misses it, or there's a hand pass, like in this example here, the play should have been blown dead, and therefore the goal would not count. But the NHL refs bet money on the Vancouver Canucks, so they said no, it didn't touch his glove, when you can see it clearly bounce off the top of his glove and go to a Vancouver player. Not only is that a face-off violation and you redo the face-off, but that is also a hand pass.
And the goal should be disallowed.
Ridiculous. Anyways, the Oilers got their second win of the season against the Nashville Predators. The same Predators that signed Jonathan Marchessault and Steven Stamkos. You signed two big names and you still can't win a game? You signed two big names in the NHL and you still can't win a game?
Damn.
You are 0-4. 0-4.
At least my Blackhawks won last night. 4-2.
They did, and that was.
And I gotta say something. I know it's early as all get out. And I know George's going to challenge me on my next statement. Watch these Blackhawks.
I'm not going to challenge you because I agree.
That's all I'll say.
Taylor Hall, Tyler Bertuzzi, Nick Foligno, and I think it's Jason Dickinson with the goals for the Blackhawks. The game-winning goal awarded to Nick Foligno.
So My hockey coverage just may change slightly when I get back from Chicago.
Yeah, you are just under 500 with a 2-2-1 record for the Blackhawks. The Sharks are looking just as bad as ever.
It's the Sharks.
The Rangers took win 5-2 over the Detroit Red Wings. The Kings took a 4-1 win over the Canadiens. The Devils took a 3-1 win over the Senators. The Lightning took a 4-3 win in a thriller in Tampa. Nikita Kucherov with the late goal at 55 seconds remaining in the third. And this is after being down 3-2 after the second, scoring 2 goals in under 2 minutes to win the game.
Meanwhile, Seattle beats Philadelphia 6-4 in the Pacific Northwest. Columbus over Buffalo by that same score. You mentioned the Rangers. You mentioned the Blues. I think you mentioned Edmonton doubling up Nashville. 4-2 was the final there. And then you go down against the Capitals.
3-2.
Honestly,
I want to see Ovi score, but he's not really scoring much. He only has 3 assists so far this season. I know it's early, but still, if you want to beat Gretzky's record, you got to score.
You do.
I think he had 30 goals last season. That's not going to be enough.
The greatest.
A 30-goal season is still a solid season for a guy his age.
Y'all just gave me an idea. Who is your greatest of all time in the sports that you watch and or cover? Let's take a break and discuss that, because I can tell you the players who got me hooked on the sports that I cover. You just gave me an idea. But first,
no, people are not going to be too happy with my picks.
They're not going to be happy with my picks, and I don't care. That's our hockey segment with
I should have made my hockey picks for tonight because we got 3 games tonight.
Go for it.
So tonight we got Canes, Penguins at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Sharks, Jets at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And you got Ducks, Avalanche at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. I'm going to go Penguins, Jets, and Ducks in this one. The Ducks have been pretty hot so far this season. Trevor Zegras is on top of his game. Carlson is on top of his game. Even with no Gibson, this team is on fire. The Jets are just the Jets. They've always been good. Connor Hellebuck
Victor just gave me a hell of an idea.
And by the way, I've also got the lines for those games. Pittsburgh
go for it.
Carolina, Pittsburgh. Carolina's favored by 1.5. Over under set at 6.5. Winnipeg, San Jose. Winnipeg's 1.5. Over unders at 5.5. And Colorado, Anaheim. Colorado 1.5 favorites. The line is at 6.5.
I'm going to take Anaheim in that Colorado game because just Colorado has not been on top of their game. Kale McCarr hasn't been showing up. Everybody else on the defense hasn't been showing up. Even the offense isn't showing up. So I'm going to take Anaheim. Snowman?
I agree. I agree.
I'll take Anaheim in this one.
Going with the Jets, going with Anaheim. And Penguins and Canes, they always play a good game when they face them.
It's always a good game, and that might be a game I call tonight.
I might take the Canes. In fact, I'm going to take the Canes. I'm going to take the Canes.
I am a avid enjoyer of Pittsburgh Penguin hockey. I'm not a fan. I'm an avid enjoyer. Because if I was a fan, that'd be a whole different thing. I'd be wearing a Penguins jersey right now. I'd love to own a Penguins jersey, but money, money's a thing. But I'm gonna take Pittsburgh in this game, and I'm gonna take the over on the points.
And it's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a barn burner.
It's gonna be a good one. Is it in Carolina or is it in the Igloo?
It's in the Igloo.
It's in the Igloo.
I'm taking Pitt, but I'm going to take under on the goals.
See, I'm glad we're doing this.
Daily hockey picks? Jeez, I wonder what that record would look like by the end of the year.
You know what? I wouldn't care
starting
if
Monday
lost. I just love hockey.
Ladies and gentlemen, starting Monday, we will be doing a daily hockey picks.
And
Dear
we're
God, I'm
going
going to
to
need a third.
and we're going to look for a daily betting partner also.
I'm going to need to start getting a third friggin' notebook.
I already got 3 of them.
And Victor is going with the Hurricanes, the Jets, and the Ducks.
And the Ducks.
Okay, so what's this brilliant idea Victor gave you?
You'll see it when we get back. The goats of every sport, according to all of us and according to y'all in the chat. Victor just gave me a hell of an idea. So I'm going to take about 4 minutes to make the change. And I'll show you when you all get back.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Wilson, Brianna Stewart, 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmaker's blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
No, Shane, we're not doing NBA picks.
Because I know, like I said, we would all pick against the Lakers because
It would be
LeBron.
It would be too easy. Can't do it, won't do it. Can't make me.
But seriously, SITM March Madness brackets, that could get fun.
You know what I'm gonna say to that, Shane?
What?
I'm gonna lean back in this chair and kick.
You better
my
get
feet
back.
up.
If I can't lean back in my chair, then you can't lean your ass back in your chair. Get up here.
I'm gonna lean back and.
Never mind. Never mind.
You ain't got a damn lick of sense, boy.
Hey, Pizzle joins us later on to do our football picks. In fact, I may have him. Wait, that's way too many games too. You've done it, Victor. He's talking about March Madness. I will say they need to make one change with March Madness. Knock it back down to 64 teams.
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't care. I think the first four is entertaining.
If you didn't win your conference tournament and you didn't get selected as an outsider to be in the tournament, oh thee well. That's how I feel.
But you got schools like Southeastern Missouri University, go Redhawks, where one of my buddies went to for sports broadcasting and all that. He actually got to, cover March Madness because his team won their first four matchup.
So what are you saying? You want to do March Madness?
I'm fine with it. I'm fine.
No, Victor was talking about our daily picks for NBA games, which we're not going to do. March Madness
We're not
isn't
going to
that
do.
bad. It's not.
Well, here's the thing. It's like if you're doing both NBA and NHL, yes, that's a lot of games. But if we're just doing NHL picks daily and NFL picks on Friday, college football picks on Thursday, that's plenty. That's plenty.
Yeah, that's plenty. We're fine. We're fine.
We're fine.
I'm still going to need to invest in a whole new batch of pens and Sharpies.
Dude, I'm the hockey god. Let me handle that.
Now, I'm not getting in the middle of that fight.
Ain't going to be no damn fight. I ain't waking up for this.
It's you two I'm talking about.
Like I said, ain't gonna be
a fight.
I feel like Shane would be fine with it because he's like, man, I already get the odds for college football and the NFL. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Let somebody else do it.
I'm too old for this right now.
No, you're not.
You ain't as old as me. This just turned 38.
Look.
Yeah,
Shane,
with the mentality of a 72-year-old Jedi. Come on.
Shane, shut up. You ain't old. I'm old.
Yeah, this
I don't act like it. I don't act like it sometimes, according to my wife, but I'm old.
What you mean?
Exactly. Daughters don't think I'm old. My daughter.
Here's your NBA
change
picks.
my sentence.
Here's your NBA picks, Victor. LeBron doesn't win another championship. There you go.
Lakers go 0-82. LeBron quits about a third of the way through the season.
Well, he's already in.
Y'all not old. Y'all just old school, says Victor.
I like that.
I'm not.
You know, LeBron's already in midseason form when it comes to what is the term I'm looking for?
Quitting.
Load management. He's already he's already in midseason form.
LeBron's about to be out of the NBA and in an office job.
Nah. If that's load management,
don't you ever make that suggestion again. An office job for Shut up, Brian. Shut up, Brian. Shut up, Brian. Shut up.
I mean, he wears all them suits all day, so why not?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
We are so close to turning this into an uncensored episode.
He's this close, but we got to make our picks. So we're not even close to halftime. So what else?
We're not.
Finals.
At this rate, we may end up turning that into an uncensored.
Oh yeah! By the way, happy birthday, Brittany Griner, turning 34 today.
Snowman is looking like he is seriously contemplating this.
Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know how bad I want to flip the script on this thing, but I'm being nice. For
Also, happy
once.
birthday. We got our birthdays across all the leagues.
I'll let you take that.
Happy birthday to Dalton Kincaid of the Buffalo Bills, turning 25 today. Happy birthday to Trevion Williams, turning 27. Bengals player. We got a Broncos player, Quinn Bailey, turning 29 today. And we got a Dolphins player, Patrick McMorris, turning 23 today.
God, you're making me feel old.
23.
And then in the NHL, it's the New York Rangers, Zach Jones, turning 24 today. In the MLB, you got Osvaldo Bido turning 29. You got Patrick Sandoval turning 28. Jordan Adams turning 25. And Nick Frasso turning 26.
You know what I'm close to doing?
I was going to say, besides telling the FCC to go screw off.
I'm not even going to say this birthday because it's a Clippers player, so I don't care.
Speaking of Clippers.
No.
Dear Kawhi Leonard.
Oh,
away.
God. I was about to say, I think it's going to happen.
Pump
it's already
the brakes.
there.
Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes.
There's no pumping the brakes on this Friday mountain.
No, just no. Look, Kawhi, you got nothing left to prove. You got your rings, you got your finals MVPs. Why are you trying to stick around when your body won't let you?
Because LeBron can do it, so can I.
I'm going to hit you. You're true with that. You're true with that.
Hold on.
Okay,
hold on.
and then you got the curious case. You got the very curious case of one Paul George.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Chris Paul.
He's going to flounder in Philadelphia.
I never liked Paul George.
He ain't bad, but
like Chris Paul.
Listen, Paul George's best days were in Indiana. I'll say that.
True.
Paul George's
when was
best
the last
days
time he was
were
in Indiana? What, like when NBA 2K18 was out?
Something like that.
Before
but
that.
I mean, now he's going to end up getting rubbed off on, but with Joel Embiid's sickness, and they're going to just completely flounder. He's going to flounder even worse.
Listen, when Paul George left Indiana, his career went with him. Right down the tubes.
Didn't do jack in Clippers, and now he's going to Philly.
Now he's in Philly. Well, there goes their playoff chances.
Dude, their playoff chances were by still having Joel Embiid on the team. Come on.
I would rather put money on the Bulls making the playoffs than the 76ers making the playoffs.
I just might.
I mean, Lonzo Ball is back. He's actually playing well. And he's the only Ball brother that I like.
You mean Daddy ain't got his head shoved up Lonzo's ass?
No.
Melo.
Thank God.
Shut up.
LaMelo sucks.
Dear LaMelo Ball.
You suck.
You got no room to run your mouth just because your brother Lonzo has been out with an injury for months.
2 years.
Shut up.
2 years worth.
Dear LaMelo Ball, you a bitch.
Dear LaMelo Ball, at least your brother waits to recover from his injuries, and besides you, who just comes back out of nowhere from completely rolling your ankle.
At least, dear LaMelo Ball, at least your brother can shoot the ball.
Dear LaMelo Ball, this ain't NBA 2K Street. You ain't got to try to show off like you're playing out in Rutgers Park.
or out in Los Angeles.
I'm actually liking how the Bulls are looking. I mean, almost every player on the Bulls except 6 dropped 10 or more points. And even Vucevic with a double-double.
You know what? I completely forgot what the hell this segment was supposed to be.
This is called We're Going Anywhere So We Can Get to Halftime.
As a matter of fact, I'll declare it halftime right now.
You sure?
Because I got nothing left. Second half of Snowman in the Morning comes your way when we talk nothing but football and we welcome a guest. So everybody go rest up, take a break, go eat, get water. Second half, doggone it, it moved. Second half of Snowman in the Morning comes your way after this.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Wilson on Twitter 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete! 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 Delete!
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Hi. We're all stuffing our faces. Second half of
Snowman in the Morning is brought to you by
SeatGeek.
Well, we'll go with that, sure. I mean, I don't have the paperwork in front of me, so the hell with it. SeatGeek, everybody.
Use code.
This has turned into a bad episode of Major League.
You forgot to say the code.
I don't have the paperwork in front of me. The hell with it.
Brian. What's the
I
code?
a mouthful. Use the code Snowman for $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. And we're also presented by Invader Coffee. Use the code Snowman, get 15% off of your order. Invader Coffee, fuel for the fearless. A-Pizzle's on the way. In fact, I may get him in here now. Also, thank you, Victor. Also, our chief sponsor, which is BetUS.com, where the game begins. And that's who's going to be in charge of all of our numbers and our picks and all that good stuff when we get an opportunity to make some picks. Saturday, we got this, Donnybrook. The 5th-rated Georgia Bulldogs and the number 1 Texas Longhorns. That's Saturday night at 7:30. Chris Simpson will join me. We'll be up at 7 with the pregame show. And then on Sunday, we got this, Donnybrook, from Indianapolis, Indiana. The Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts will do battle beginning at 1 p.m. We're up at noon with our Sports Machine pregame show.
I just realized we hadn't made our picks for what we're going to call, have we?
I have.
Well, we both know what our second game is going to be, sir.
And you've already know what my first game is.
My first game, you already know what it is. Because what did I say? My boy JP, he once said, I'm a full-time businessman and a part-time Falcons fan.
I'm sorry. I'm kidding. Well, we know what Shane's first game is. As unfortunate as that is.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to be around for that.
He's not going to be awake for that.
No, he is. No, Shane, he's been... Listen, Brian, he's been up for the last 2 London games. You think he isn't going to be up for this one?
Are you forgetting my body's hardwired to wake up before 7 o'clock now?
Why?
Because I'm doing this damn thing.
Oh, don't tell me.
Oh, darn it.
Oh, come on. When the graphics go haywire.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bugs Bunny has tampered with the graphics again.
Yes, he has.
Oh, shucks.
I don't know how he did this time, but he did.
I don't know how we done did it, but he done did it.
He done did it. Okay, we'll figure it out. So which game do y'all want to break down first? We're gonna do all of them in our picks, but after that bowl of mid that we got last night,
we need a refresher.
We do. We absolutely do.
I was about to say, weren't we also supposed to talk about the goats that we had in sports?
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Okay. I'll go
That's
first.
My fault. That's my fault, by the way. That's my fault. I take the blame.
No, you won't. You're like my kids. No, you won't.
I already did, so.
Okay. All right, I'll go first. Football, for me, Joe Montana. Basketball, I don't even have to say it. Baseball's a toughie for me because there's so many that I've watched over the years. For hockey, Wayne Gretzky. I even have a couple for men's tennis. Jimmy Connors and John McEnroe. For women's tennis, it's a toss-up.
This is a toss-up between...
You're going to make me name them, aren't you?
Yes.
Chris Evert and Martina Navratilova.
Okay.
And I even have one for indoor soccer because that's the kind of soccer I got hooked on. And it's a toss-up there between Karl-Heinz Granitza and Steve Jungle.
I guess I'll go next. For hockey, I grew up in hockey. John Van Beesbrook is my goat, honestly. John Van Beesbrook, one of the best goalies between the pipes to ever do it, next to Martin Brodeur and Patrick Waugh.
Marty Brodeur.
Patrick Waugh.
Patrick Waugh.
I know.
The same man that swept us in the NHL Stanley Cup.
The same man who I've asked in a trivia question to the so-called hockey experts, and they can never answer it. And the trivia question I would always ask is, who's the only player to win the Conn Smythe Trophy 3 times?
Patrick Waugh.
Patrick Waugh.
I know you'd know. Even I know.
I know you'd know that. We all know that.
For football,
no, Patrick Waugh. Okay, I'm gonna get in trouble for this. Hell, Patrick Waugh was winning cups before Tuukka Rask even could think about it. Oh, did I say that?
He was winning cups before Tuukka Rask was even conceived.
You're making me want to swear at this point.
Oh, you're gonna swear anyway when we get off the air. You know that.
He's gonna hit us with that thank you, and a whole lot of you.
Yes.
There will be receipts coming.
For football?
Receipts for what? Receipts for what?
Coming after me with that Tuukka bull. Come on, man.
I got 2 for football.
Shane, I have receipts for the simplest of reasons. You watched it
twice.
What else was I supposed to watch? I'm a fan.
Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Hawks.
And Game 7 2 years ago. All right.
Y'all are going wrong.
Turn shoot scores. But my two goats of football, I got two.
Mm-hmm.
I got a running back and a receiver. I can't personally pick a quarterback because I didn't grow up in a era of good quarterbacks.
That's fair. That's fair.
Actually, no, that's a lie. I had Drew Brees, Tom Brady. I also had Peyton Manning in my era, and then also Ben Roethlisberger. There's just too many to pick. There's too many to pick.
Yeah.
For wide receiver, that's tough.
I know my wide receiver.
Running back, I'm gonna say Adrian Peterson easily. AP.
Yeah.
AP or Jamal Charles, one of the
But
two.
see, I grew up in like 3 different eras of running backs. I grew
But
up
I mean, like what got me
from,
into the sport.
For what got you into it, I can understand why you would say AP. And I love AP. I love
Wide
AP.
receiver. I'm gonna say Megatron, Calvin Johnson.
B.O. I've seen
Calvin
better.
Johnson.
Well, I gotta remember, you're as young as my youngest. You're about 5 years younger than my youngest son, than my youngest child. I get it,
but
I have to remember. I have to remember that.
For basketball, you already know what I'm gonna say. I didn't grow up in the MJ. I didn't grow up in the MJ era, so I gotta say
you've
Kobe.
seen enough, right?
I've seen enough, but I'm gonna say Kobe got me into the sport.
Fair
Jordan
enough.
is the GOAT.
Hey,
Jordan
look,
is the GOAT, but Kobe got me into the sport.
Look, you can't go wrong with Kobe Bean Bryant.
No,
you can't.
You can't go wrong with the Black Mamba.
Nope, you cannot go wrong with Kobe Bean Bryant.
For soccer, Ankara Messi, 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 go, 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 go. Give me Lionel Messi. Because I'm lucky enough to be like y'all's were growing up in like the R9 era, Ronaldinho. I grew up in the era of Messi, Ronaldo, Modric, and Neymar, and all those guys. I grew up in that era of European football, so I'm very happy.
Well, I got to well, before Shane reveals who his goats are, we have someone very special. Now, he doesn't know that I have this for him to introduce him, but Alex Putnam, aka A Pizzle 90, has joined us on this fabulous, fantastic Football Friday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Good morning, Pizzle. How are you?
Freaking phenomenal. How we doing, boys?
What up, Piz?
Tired after hearing about
LeBron. And the
LeBron.
Gridiron Geeks unite, because Pizzle is here with us. We're going to make our picks a little bit later. It's Shane's turn to reveal his goats from the sports that he covers, and y'all do the same in the chat. Let's light up the chat. That's how we'll start the second hour. Go for it, Shane.
All right. For me in basketball, I'm going to give you my GOAT 5.
That's fair.
5.
That's fair.
Okay.
And it's per position. So this would be like my all-time GOAT lineup.
Okay.
All right. I'll what if I like label off a position? You tell me.
I've already got this in my head, dude. I've already got this.
All right.
Let him go. Let him go.
At point, it's got to be Steph Curry. No question about it. Steph Curry has revolutionized the game through the point guard position, whether it's been diamond
and I can't argue because I love Steph. I grew up.
You're a Golden State fan. I don't want to hear
it. You shut up. All right. I grew up with Magic Johnson, John Stockton, Kevin Johnson, Mark Price, and those old schoolers, and I love them all. But he's right. Steph Curry has revolutionized the point guard position. Keep going.
At guard, give me number 24 for the Lakers, Kobe Bryant. Plain and simple.
Kobe.
I rocked his when he was rocking the 8. That was the number I had on my back when I was playing basketball. So give me Kobe.
Yep.
At small forward, Michael. End of story. Small forward, give me Michael at small forward.
But see, unlike LeBron, Michael can do anything.
Exactly. There's your difference.
Why do you think they call him his airness?
Yeah, exactly. He'll just fly over you.
At power forward, give me old reliable himself, Tim Duncan.
Okay. Dig it.
And at center, I'm sorry, but give me that bulldozer. Give me Shaq.
Ooh,
Okay.
Over the Dream.
Okay.
Superman.
I grew up watching Shaq.
Oh.
I didn't watch Hakeem the Dream in the 80s. I grew up with Shaq in the 90s.
You know what? And that's fair. And that's fair. It depends on the era that he grew up in. For me, my point guard is Magic Johnson. My shooting guard is MJ. My small forward is a toss-up between Larry Bird and James Worthy and Scottie Pippen. So I got 3 at that position. My power forward. My power forward's Kevin McHale.
I can see that.
And that's a toss-up with all the power forwards I watched growing up. All right. And at center, give me Captain Skyhook, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
For some reason now y'all got me wanting to make my all-time lineup for hockey, like 6 men.
Well, let's get to Pizzle's goats.
I still got the other list for later.
Okay, we'll do the other list. We'll do the other list.
All right.
Later.
Hey,
we all
Pizzle.
will. Hey, Pizzle, take it away.
Where do we start?
Let's go hockey.
Hockey, that's got to be Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
No question about it.
Love it.
Yeah, for me, it would have been Wayne, and between the pipes, give me the Dominator, Dominic Hasek.
Dominic Hasek. Yeah.
I have his rookie card, by the way, when he was in Chicago.
When he wore 31 in Chicago.
And that card is worth a lot.
Yes, it is, because Hasek's a Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
Damn right.
All right.
What we got next? Basketball. How about that?
Basketball, MJ. Come on. That's
It's a given.
No hesitation. I love
the
it.
The entire board has MJ playing
Major.
We all got MJ.
Except me, because I grew up with Kobe. But what about the MLB?
Baseball. Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah, it's always a tough one.
That's tough. My favorite player of all time is Ken Griffey Jr. But
I have a tie.
The greatest player has to be. It's got to be Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
The great Bambino.
My 2 favorite players of all time from Major League Baseball had 2 of the sweetest swings ever. Ken Griffey Jr. and the Big Hurt, Frank Thomas.
I have 2. One is a Cy Young winner. One is a Cy Young winner. Had the nastiest knuckleball ever. You already know who I'm talking about.
Knuckleball. Tim Wakefield.
Knuckleballer that won the Cy Young in like the late years of his career.
R.A. Dickey? Tim Wakefield?
R.A. Dickey.
R.A. Dickey. Yep.
80 mile.
R.A. Dickey.
The man that couldn't throw a fastball, so he was like, you know what? I'm going to perfect the knuckleball.
You know what? Oh, let's stay with baseball. And I'll pose a question to the entire panel, and I'll like to chat up with this question also. You're up. Your team's trailing.
Oh, no.
Who's the one reliever you don't want to see? I already got 3 of them in my head.
I've got 4.
All right, go for it, Shane.
All right. Eric Gagne.
Mm-hmm.
I hate seeing him on MLB The Show, to be honest with you. So that's why I can say that. I've seen so many of these guys. I hate seeing Eric Gagne because that's lights out.
Mm-hmm.
The obvious pick, Mariano Rivera.
That's my pick.
He only threw 1 pitch, but damn it, he could screw you up with
mastered it for 20 years.
That cutter was evil. Yeah, as soon as you hear "Enter Sandman," it's a wash.
It's lights out. It's lights out.
Good.
I'll give you another one. Troy Percival.
Ooh, I like that. I like Percival.
That's a good one, honestly. Wow.
The flip between the fastball and his curve, forget it.
Yeah.
And then the last one, I'm going to turn back the clock a little bit, and I think even surprise Snowman with this one because I'm staying on the West Coast. Trevor Hoffman.
I was thinking Trevor Hoffman.
Hoffman was nasty.
My 4 relievers that I don't want to see. Mariano Rivera, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Mariano Rivera. I don't want to see Trevor Hoffman. I'm going to make Droid smile when I say I don't want any parts of Dan Quisenberry.
Oh my god!
I don't want any parts of Dan Quisenberry. And I have a tie for the 4th spot, and one of them's a homer pick. Dennis Eckersley.
And
I sure as hell don't want to see the 2005 version of Bobby Jenks.
Oh, dude. 05
and
Jenks.
And that curveball that starts at your head and lands at your belt, and all you're doing is taking a seat. All right, Pizzle, you're next.
The thing about it with Eck, that sidearm, I mean,
That's
it
why
didn't
I
even
love
look
Dennis
like it was coming at 95 when he was throwing it, but God almighty. And then to throw that fork ball with it was
one of the greatest sidearm pitchers to ever do it.
And that's why I hated seeing Dennis Eckersley come in pitching against my team when he was with the Athletics and with the Cardinals. Somehow he I think it was Dan Quisenberry who said, I found a delivery in my flaw, because Quiz never could throw overhand. So he turned himself into a submarine pitcher. Same with Dennis Eckersley. All right, Pizzle, you're next.
Yep, I definitely agree with you guys. Mariano Rivera is up there, Trevor Hoffman, Dan Quisenberry, but also Edwin Diaz from the Mets.
That was my pick.
Like it.
Because I'm a Braves fan. Every time I see him come up and you hear that trumpet, I was like, oh, God, here we go. Here we go.
I'll tell you the funniest thing I ever saw with Pizzle, and he played this on one of his clip shows, I think it was 2 years ago. He had to live out a bet with the Ice Bucket Challenge because the Braves lost to Philadelphia. And he had to do it twice.
2 times.
He had to do it 2 times. The second time he dumped the bucket and he's walking toward the camera, and I hear him utter the now infamous phrase, "Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches."
Gotta play homage.
Now, Pizzle just reminded me of something. I just thought of a 5th closer I'd hate to face, and he was a converted closer.
Smoltz.
John Smoltz.
Johnny Smoltz.
I got 4.
When he was on, he was electric.
Man, John Smoltz is one of the few pitchers that not only could go up top but drop sidearm.
Sure.
Yeah.
When he had his injury,
I think he was more lethal sidearm than he was overhand.
That's why he made the change, because he couldn't put any more gas on his fastball and he threw more off-speed stuff sidearm. All right, Droid, who's your 4?
I'm gonna start it off hot with the Cuban Missile. Aroldis Chapman.
Mm-hmm.
$1.05 on the gun. Any chance he wanted it?
Yep.
I agree with Edwin Diaz. Of course, I actually looked him up just to make sure I didn't forget his name.
Right.
I literally looked at Mets Diaz, and I'm like, yeah. Anytime you hear them trumpets go on,
it's time. It's time.
Especially like bottom of the 9th. And it's like you're up to bat first, and you hear them trumpets. You might as well just put your bat down and walk away from the plate.
It's done.
And the undisputed best reliever is of course Mariano Rivera. That's the undisputed. I think my last one is gonna go to Goose.
Gossage. Okay.
Right.
And when he was ending his
310 saves in his career.
Yeah, and I think he ended it in New York, and that's when he was actually, I think, at his best when he was with the Yankees.
Yeah, he's actually third in the I think he's third in the WPA behind Rivera and Hoffman.
Now,
but you know why I don't want to see Mariano Rivera? Because you have every knowledge of knowing
what's coming.
He's only going to throw one pitch.
The cutter. But that thing's coming at you at 97 miles an hour.
He could throw it at your head. He could throw it at your stomach. He could throw it right down the middle, and you still won't catch up to it.
No, and the thing about it is that thing has at least a 7-inch break on it when he had it going. 97 miles an hour with a 7-inch break.
I don't want a piece of it. That's like Bobby Jenks' overhand curveball.
But yeah, I have a lot of respect.
You just gave me an idea for something, Snowman.
I have a lot of respect for sub pitchers because it's like you're throwing sidearm, which throws a lot of hitters off. Because when they see you walking, unless like let's say this is your first MLB game, you walk up to the plate and you're throwing sidearm. They're like, wait, hold on, whoa, stop, pause, time out, flag on the play.
That's why I hated Dan Quisenberry. That is exactly why I hated Dan. I love Dan Quisenberry. Okay, but whenever he pitched against my White Sox, and whenever the Royals had a lead, and I see number 29 on the mound, I turn the game off.
Because you know you're losing. You know you're losing.
It's a very rare occasion when my White Sox beat Quisenberry. And my dad knew. My dad knew. Because whenever we play the Royals, be it in Kansas City or in Chicago, and the Royals had a lead, my dad would come upstairs and he'd go, "You can turn the game off." Why? I look at the screen and then Quisenberry's warming up. Like, I'm going to bed. I'm done with this.
I don't want to deal with this.
All right, let me flip the script for this one because you kind of gave me an idea for something, Snowman.
Okay, what?
Same idea. Bottom 9. Who's the one starter you would hate to face, knowing that they're trying to go El Perfecto?
Jack Morris.
Oh, starters is a bit.
Okay, I'll give you a couple. Jack Morris, Nolan Ryan, Mark Burley, and Jack McDowell.
Big unit, Randy Johnson.
Yeah, can't forget him.
R.I.P. Birds.
Can't forget Randy Johnson.
This actually stumped me because
I'm
a closer type of guy.
I've actually gone against Blyven's card on MLB The Show. That delivery is dirty that he has. that little hitch and then 95 comes straight out after that. That is disgusting.
You know a lefty I wouldn't want to face who's trying to pitch a perfecto? Steve Carlton.
I've already got two in my head. And these are two guys I grew up watching. Now, again, I grew up with the Randy Johnson era, granted. But I'm going to give you two.
I'm a fan of the big unit.
I'm
a fan of the big unit. Okay? The big unit is the only pitcher I know that frightened the daylights out of John Kruk in an all-star game to where Kruk turned his helmet around the other way.
And tried to hit from the other side.
Fastball coming at his head and walked out of the batter's box and said, "Screw it, I'm done with it."
I'm going to give you my two. One's a righty and one's a lefty, and it's for the exact same reason. The way they can change speeds. 100-mile-an-hour fastball down to a 70-mile-an-hour changeup.
Who's the righty?
You already have an idea who my lefty is?
Randy Johnson?
No. Johan Santana. My righty
is
El Pedro Martinez.
Pedro. And Pedro had a bit of a little bit of a sidearm action.
He had a little 3-quarter delivery that was disgusting, especially when he was with Boston.
And that was due to an injury because he had an injury in Montreal.
He was in Montreal.
He had an injury in Montreal, so he modified his delivery in Boston, and the rest is history.
It is.
Before we put this to bed, we got some picks to make, but let's take a break. And when you all get back, all hell's going to break loose because Pizzle is here, and we're going to make some picks. So get ready, Gridiron Geeks and football freaks. We're going to make some picks. Lots of them when you all get back.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high-potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like boomstick lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Nerd Focus. Smarter than energy.
We were always hippies at heart, I guess, and that was one way that we showed it before we became full-time
Yeah, we
RVers.
were definitely living small and minimally.
What made us decide to go with Battleborn was everyone from their top leadership team down to their service department helped us so much the whole way through. Our relationship with Battleborn is so much more than business. And me and Dennis love to jam together. We've played together multiple times, and that's been an awesome transition. Be able to learn so much more about the business. Also, just make some awesome friends.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
The beauty herself, bringing us back from break. That's the lovely Dr. K doing the honors. Speaking of which, Dr. K is going to be my producer when we go to Chicago next Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll be live at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central along the lakefront. We're going to have some fun as Snowman in the Morning goes to Chicago next Tuesday and Wednesday.
Have some deep dish for me.
We plan to bring some back, brother.
Yeah,
yeah, buddy.
Don't forget, Saturday night, Chris Simpson joins me on the call as the 5th-rated Georgia Bulldogs take on the top-rated Texas Longhorns. That's a 7:30 kickoff time. We'll be up at 7 with...
What's that coming down the track?
Shut up.
What's that coming down the track?
Mean Machine in the red.
Shut up.
Load him.
Load him.
This is a short.
Right.
This is a short.
It's got to be a short now. It's got to be a short. And to kick off our Sunday, because we got at least 4 games planned to cover this weekend. You saw the feature that we're going to do, which is Georgia and Texas on Saturday, and on Sunday, which brings a pizzle this way. We'll be coming to you from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. Yours truly will have the call between the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. We'll pick that game in just a moment. And, of course, you all know the second game we're going to do on Sunday. Droy joins me in the booth as we have a super rematch between the homestanding 49ers, and the two-time world champion Kansas City Chiefs. That kicks off at 4:25.
Wait, two-time?
What'd you say?
We're 4.
That's what I said.
I'm too tired.
It is. Are you awake yet?
No.
I don't think we are. Hey, Pizzle, what's the brew?
This is Stella Blue, Electric Avenue.
Nice.
Big Cat Barstool's brand.
Nice.
We're gonna walk down to Electric Avenue.
This whole thing has just turned into a short.
I think I got a couple shorts in mind that we're gonna do here. All right. Y'all know what time it is. We do this every Friday. Pizzo does this every Wednesday, and it covers his entire show, but we have to shorten it here. It's time for the fabulous, fantastic Football Friday NFL picks, and it's presented by BetUS.com. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Shane, take it away.
The standings heading into today's picks. Victor is currently sitting on top of the pylon. I'm 3 games back. Snowman, you're 3 games back off of that. Droid, you're sitting at the bottom of the barrel, but percentage-wise, you're looking pretty good. Guest pickers, Pizzle, you're sitting at 13-8 because I did keep track of your picks last week.
Oh.
Deb Whitkiss is currently sitting at 9-6, and my buddy Ben DeViller is sitting at 9-4. And we got ourselves an early kickoff for the week, ladies and gentlemen, with my beloved New England Patriots traveling to the home of AEW All In. I mean, wait a minute. AEW All In. Because they're facing off in Wembley against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville's favored by 6. The over-under is set at 42. Snowman, here we go.
Come back to me, please.
Oh, my.
Come back to me, please.
All right, Pezzo. He wants you to get back. You're kicking this one off then.
Okay. Jaguars are the home team, right?
Yep.
It's being played in England, right?
Yep.
Yes.
England blew a 13 colony lead, right?
Yes.
give me the Patriots for America.
America.
Then that's my pick also. I'll go the same way.
Droid.
Colors on the can should tell you as much.
It's gonna be a clean sweep. I'm taking my beloved Patriots. Drake May goes off on this game because guess what?
Wait.
BTE's got nothing on this one.
It's not a clean sweep. Victor's going with the Jags.
Vicola is going with the Jaguars.
Vic, are you hoping Kenny Omega shows up or something?
Something like that. Next one.
Just the shattering glass. Stone Cold
Trigger Doug Peterson is way out.
Oh my God! If
BTE trigger his
out
ass
of there, I really believe that. Next one.
The 1 p.m. slate starts with Seattle on the road against Atlanta. Atlanta's a 3-point favorite. The over-under set at 51. Snowman's already doing the Dion dirty. I know where this is going.
You know where I'm going. Look, Geno Smith and the Seahawks are frauds. Period. I said it the last 2 seasons, and it's coming true again, especially after Brock Purdy put a foot in his ass last Thursday night. Give me them Dirty Birds at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Not only am I picking the Dirty Birds, I'm picking them to cover.
Pizzle, what you got?
I am agreeing with Snowman here. I am going with the Dirty Birds as well.
Good. Do we even need to say anything?
I said I'm a full-time businessman and a part-time Falcons fan.
And let me guess, Vic is going with the Birds as well.
2 Chainz cousins.
Yep. We all taking 2 Chainz.
Clean sweep it, and I say Atlanta does more than the 3. I say this is at least a 7-point advantage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Seattle can't win in Atlanta.
Next up on the list, Tennessee is on the road facing Buffalo. Buffalo's a 9.5-point favorite. The over-under set at 40.5. Snowman, lead it off.
Let's see. You got Will Levis and Josh Allen at Rich Stadium, and Will Levis thinks he's a quarterback. Give me the Bills to cover and to win, and I say they blow them out by halftime.
Piz.
I really want to pick the Titans here, but I can't. I got Buffalo.
Good.
I can't do it, man.
Amari Cooper gets 3 touchdowns in his first game as a Bill. Give me the Bills.
Oh, no.
I take it Victor's gone the way of the Buffalo herd.
I'm going with Buffalo roaming all over the Titans.
And it's a sweep because there's no chance that Tennessee could do anything. Buffalo's going. Hey, if I can't do the damn Georgia chant, give me a break here. Next up on the list is a Battle of Ohio, which means this is a bowl of mid.
Oh,
Cincinnati's a 5.5-point favorite on the road against Cleveland, with the over-under set at a mere 41.5.
I'll take the under. And it's like it's a choice between 2 bowls of mid soup. Joe Burrow and Deshaun Watson. I'll trust Deshaun Watson even less. I'll take the Bengals. Reluctant. I'll take the Bengals.
Deshaun Watson's still quarterback. Give me the Bengals.
Right.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lean back in this chair and take the mulligan.
Oh, let me guess. Vic doesn't give a crap about this one.
He says I'll be tuning into WKRP in Cincinnati. Go Bengals.
Yeah, he's taking the Bengals.
I'm taking Cincy that Deshaun Watson's contract's too inflated for his ego.
Yep.
Fine. You know what? Fine. Make it a clean sweep.
It's a sweep. All right.
Next on the list, the House of Stroud takes a trip to Green Bay. Green Bay is actually favored by 3 in this one. The over-under set at 48. Snowman, you're shaking your head.
No, and hell no. I can't do it. I won't do it. You can't make me do it. I ain't picking against the Strouds again. I did it in week 1, and they kicked my ass. No, you cannot make me do it again.
What did Chris Bay say? What in the
all types of blue hell? No, you can't make me do it. Nope. I'm taking Houston to score the road win.
Don't do it.
Piz.
I am on the opposite side. I got the Cheeseheads. Give me the Packers. Green Bay, mother-loving Packers for the win.
Good. House of Stroud picks up another one.
Yes, you have to, Droid, to answer your next question.
He knows me too well.
I told you you're like one of my kids.
I guess I gotta go with the Texans.
Okay.
We all know Victor's taking House of Stroud in this one. I'm taking House of Stroud. I don't trust Jordan Love at home, and I sure as hell don't trust the Cheeseheads this time of year.
Me neither.
Next up on the list, unfortunately, the Miami Dolphins are going into Indianapolis.
Unfortunately.
Indy's a 3-point favorite, and the over-under set at 43.5. Snowman, I already know where you're going here.
You look. Does this answer your question?
What is that? Rule 5? It's always
Rule 5. Rule 5 with the championship ring finger. The answer is always, at least during the 1 o'clock window, unless time says otherwise, the Indianapolis Colts. Aside of that, I trust the Colts at home, and we get back Jonathan Taylor. He'll get 100 against that Miami defense. Give me the
I
Colts
hope so, because I got JT in fantasy, man.
So do I.
Well, you go ahead and play fantasy football. I'm not apologizing to my wife because the Colts are going to win this one, and Jonathan Taylor's going to get 100. Give me the Colts.
Piz.
I will be there in attendance at Lucas Oil Stadium. You can call me a triple B, a big biased bastard all you want, but I'm going with the Dolphins.
Droid. You're not willing to make another apology, are you?
No.
Double or nothing next week.
Vic, I'm sure Vic is feeling the same way right about now.
Look in the comments.
In honor of Dr. K, so I don't get beat with a skillet, I'm going with the Colts.
And to keep my ass safe for another week, because I don't feel like making an apology video, I'm taking the Colts.
Listen, I already picked the Titans last week against the Colts. I'm doing it again this week against the Dolphins. If the Colts beat us, I will make an apology on Pain and Gain this Wednesday night.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, here's a good one for you guys. Detroit on the road to try to break up the streak of the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota's favored by 1. The over-under set at 50.5. Toss-up game, Snowman. Which way you flipping the coin?
No, it ain't. Give me them Lions. They're going to run all over the Vikings in U.S. Bank Stadium because I believe the Vikings are frauds, period. Detroit is the most complete team in that division. They're going to take over that division beginning with this game. Give me the Lions to score the road win, and I'm taking those points.
Piz?
They don't have Aiden Hutchinson, though.
Yeah, so, and?
I'm going Minnesota just because of that.
Good.
Is that a pitch black?
No, it's the Purple Thunder.
Oh.
Okay, so we got his pick.
Yeah, he's going. Purple Thunder's actually pretty good. I've had that.
Yeah,
And
it is good.
Which way did Vic lean?
Lions.
He's taking the Lions.
I'm taking the Detroit as well. This is going to be a really close game. I'm saying a fourth quarter turnover wins this game for Detroit.
Yeah. Yep.
I think both Sam Darnold and Jared Goff throw at least one interception each.
Yeah, but I hate
say
to
they
say
may
it.
both go for 300.
Yeah, they'll go for 300, but I hate to say it, the Minnesota turnover is going to be late. To end the 1 o'clock slate, Philadelphia is on the road against the Giants. Wake up over there. Philadelphia is a 3-point favorite. The over/under set at 42.5. Snowman, this divisional rivalry heats up again.
I'm going with the Giants. I don't trust Jalen Hurts. I don't trust Saquon Barkley. I don't trust these Eagles. I don't trust. Let me borrow from Mr. Cool McKinney. I don't trust Nick Skinny Jeans Sirianni. I can't do it. I won't do it. I'm making this with my heart instead of my head. I don't care. Give me the Giants.
Piz, what you got?
This is going to be a Saquon revenge game of sorts. Give me Philadelphia.
Good.
Fly, Eagles, fly, baby.
Victor, I'm guessing, went Philadelphia as well.
Yep, I'm going with the Eagles.
Yep.
And I'll be taking Philadelphia in this one. That's going to be another one that's going to end in the fourth quarter.
I already got my apology video ready.
To lead off the 4:05 slate, we have the Raiders taking on the Los Angeles Rams, who are favored by 7.
Mulligan.
With the over/under set at 43.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
I'll take my mulligan. Nope.
Don't do it.
Can't do it. Can't do it. Not with these two bowls amid. Nope.
No, I won't do it.
I can't do it. And Max Crosby's going to be out of there in 3 weeks, and he's heading to Northern California.
Oh, no, he is not, Mr. Greed.
He's heading to Northern California.
Why? Crosby isn't going anywhere.
When?
My prediction.
Your prediction's a mulligan. You don't give a crap. It's total
I
anarchy.
don't care about this game.
It's total anarchy.
It's total. It's complete. Well, Pizzo knows.
It's chaos.
Well, Pizzo knows what I say in his chat every week. I want complete and total anarchy. Damn it!
Right. Yes, he does. And he's getting
All right, Pizzle. Who you got in this one?
Yeah. The Raiders don't have Devontae Adams anymore. They're pretty much lifeless. Give me the Rams.
Good. You taking a mulligan on this one too? Either take the mulligan or make a pick.
Mulligan.
Mulligan.
This game is between two bulls and mid. I'm not risking taking an L on this one.
Where, Victor, which way did he lean off to?
Rams.
I'm taking the Rams as well.
Playmaker.
In honor of the playmaker.
In honor of the Darnell playmaker.
I'm taking the Rams as well. Devontae Adams checked out, and it's a good thing he did because Oakland's on its way down even further.
Mm-hmm.
Next game, I think, is going to be a clean sweep for everybody because it's Carolina on the road to Washington, who are favored by 9.
Hail to the Redskins.
Hail to the Redskins.
Hail to the Redskins. you ain't even got to finish. You don't even have to finish the numbers on that. Hail to the Redskins.
Skins by 9.
Taking the over.
Skins by 9. Over under 51.5.
You may as well put. And Kenneth Clark says give him the Rams and Victor says easy game for the Redskins. It's a clean sweep. We're all going with the Redskins.
I already listed it as a sweep. Don't worry about it. The 425 gem of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Kansas City on the road to San Francisco. The stat line has stayed the same all week. It is that much of a toss-up, but San Fran is favored by 1. The over-under at 47. Oh, man, this is your gem of a game to call.
It'll be higher than that. I am so close to taking a mulligan for this game because this will be the first of 2 between these two teams. I really feel that this will be the first of 2 between these two teams, and I got Droid in the booth with me, and I know Droid's picking the champs. All right, I know Droid's picking the champs,
but yeah,
I may be the only one flying solo.
No, you're not.
But screw it. If it's as slim a margin as I think it is, I'm going with Frisco at home.
Victor,
wait. Look at Victor. Victor says I'm taking the mulligan. It's Hulk versus Andre. He's
the
right.
Irresistible force meaning the immovable object.
It's the irresistible force meaning the immovable object, and depends on the unit for both of these teams. I said it in May. I said it at the top of the season, and I'm going to say it here. This is one of the only games where I don't care who wins. I just know this is going to be a hell of a game. My official pick is San Francisco, but for me, I don't care who wins this game because this is only the first one between these two. The second one's in the Superdome on the last Sunday of the year.
Pizzle, which way you going? I already know where Droid's going.
To beat the champs, you have
must
to unseat the champs.
Woo!
Kansas City.
Yep. Yeah, we know where Droid's going. Droid's got the chop going.
Braves.
This will come down to an overtime possession.
Where have I seen that before?
25-22 again.
And I am going to say right now, San Francisco gets the Super Bowl rematch upset.
Hardman.
I am taking San Fran in an overtime thriller.
You know what? What did me and Droid say at the top of the season? First one to 200 points wins this game.
Yeah.
What the hell is this, Madden?
Yes. Well, when we were making our ridiculous predictions, and we got to this game, Droid and I must have locked eyes and said, "First to 200 wins this game."
This was the Madden Bowl.
This was the Madden.
All I
This was the
did
Madden
was
Bowl.
nod.
Madden Bowl.
Yep. This is the Madden Bowl.
Well, it's a good thing you guys got this gem of a game because Sunday night game's an absolute pile of trash. Sorry, Ryan. The Jets are a 1-point favorite on the road in Pittsburgh.
Tell me how the hell is that possible? The Jets are favored in this game?
The Jets are favored.
Who in the never mind.
Because Pittsburgh don't know who the hell they're starting at quarterback.
Okay. I will answer this question the only way old Snowman knows how. I want anarchy. I want a tie.
Scoreless tie.
Yes. Pizzle has gotten to know me too damn well in his years of watching Snowman in the morning. Look.
Find the lie.
You either pick the Jets or you pick Justin Fields. You either
Or
pick
Russell Wilson.
the Jets or you pick Russell Wilson. You either pick. Wait, let me think. Let me think of something. Let me think of something real good. You either pick the Cubs or you pick the Indians. What does that tell you?
Ew.
No.
No one wants to do that.
No. I couldn't do it in 2016. I sure as you know what? Victor just asked the most perfect question this week, and I am going to illustrate it. Can we just give both of these teams one big fat ass? Because this Sunday night game is a big fat bowl of. And yes, Pizzo, I will send you that.
Send me
clip.
that. I need that.
I will send you that. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me have some more fun with this. When they wrote the schedule for this, and Droid has disappeared. Droid has disappeared because he ain't picking his game either. I don't think any of us should be picking this game because the first question you have to the first question you have to ask is
in the all types of blue hell
is that?
What were they thinking when they put this on prime time?
So
look, we just give them both a big fat. And if you watch this game, you fool! And it's gonna be a big pile. It's a big pile of. And that's a short.
Send me that one.
Last
too.
one. You got it. You got it, Piz.
I literally just put in the notebook. Who cares at this point for this game?
Thank you. No one's picking that game.
Who the blue hell cares?
Who in the blue hell? Droid is on strike.
Nobody.
Vic made a pick.
Do that again. Wait a minute.
Who in the blue hell cares about this game? Who's picking this game?
Cause ain't nobody calling me.
Shut up!
Shut up, damn!
Oh my gosh.
Do you have that one, Pizzle?
No. We'll get that to you.
We'll get that one to you also.
Okay, we got 2 games left on the docket. I'm not booty, Chris. Shut up. But these one of these last 2 games will be because it's the Ravens and the Bucks. The Ravens are 3.5-point favorites. Over under set at 49 for the first Monday night game.
Oh, it's the booty.
Booty.
It's the booty bowl. I'm taking them all.
I swear to God, I am about to.
Quote the Raven forevermore. I'm taking the Ravens.
Piz.
Lamar Jackson in his career is 21-2 all time against the NFC. Make it 22-2. I got the Ravens.
Yeah,
well.
Including a win over my 49ers last Christmas.
Oh,
in a game that my wife permitted me to do so she can, because she took Sonya to work. And Pizzo knows if I ever have to take my daughter to work and he asked me to be a guest picker, I flip from the studio to my phone.
The car. Yep.
Droid, who you got?
What?
Hey. Because we need to get out of here soon, man. I need the pick.
Give me the Ravens. You already knew I was going to pick them anyways.
Droid's on strike.
I'm assuming Victor made the same way, so that will make a clean sweep.
It's a sweep.
And the last game on Monday night, it's the LA Chargers. That too, because this game is legitimately booty. It's the San Diego Chargers.
Booty. Fizzle, I'm already on the clock and sending this to you. Okay.
It's the Chargers. It's Arizona. Chargers are 1-point favorite. Snowman.
Only one?
One.
Just one.
Only one?
One.
Oh, why? It's Wait.
It's that much booty.
Let me do it right. It's Colin Murray. The Chargers are going to blow them to smithereens. Give me the San Diego Chargers, and they win going away.
Pizzle.
Has the new Call of Duty come out yet?
It comes out in 25th. 8 days away.
It don't matter. Give me the Chargers.
Chargers.
San Diego Superchargers.
Droid, same thing for you.
No, I'm taking the mulligan.
Another one.
Victor, I'm sure.
Listen, I hate the Chargers and I hate Call of Duty Murder. You want me to pick between those two? No.
I got Call of Booty heading into halftime playing his 9th game as zombies.
Oh, God. And Victor's picking the Chargers.
Can I quit now?
Like I said earlier, I'm going to lean back in this chair and pass out.
Because that second Monday night game is full of... And I might do the Ravens-Buccaneers. I might do the Ravens-Buccaneers game on Monday. No, I won't.
No, you won't.
I can't do that game on Monday night.
Ladies and gentlemen,
for the simplest of reasons, I'll be in Chicago passed out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this off-the-rail version of our picks have been brought to you by BetUS.com. Use code Snowman for $125 deposit match. BetUS, where the games begin. I'm getting the F out of here.
Pizzle, thanks for being around, man.
Thank you, Pizzle.
Love you, brother.
You being on here, making your picks,
and a fabulous.
We'll see you in the chat.
Thank you, Pizzle. We had a fabulous time with you. You got to do picks with us again, man. You have to. All right. Thanks, buddy.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for having me on.
I'm getting the F out of here.
Let's get out of here. Brian, no. Let's just get out of here.
Don't forget, Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, I'll be in Chicago, October 22nd and 23rd. Start at 7 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Eastern, go until 9 a.m. Central along the lake. Oh, my gosh. Did that really happen for our picks today?
That just turned the whole segment into a short.
If only short
and the thing is, I love how I can disappear behind this background.
Oh, you did.
I can literally just pick this up.
You realize that's a segment in and of itself, right?
And then do this. I'm gone. Get us out of here.
Have a great weekend. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, then they're simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We hope y'all are too. And we hope you have a lot of fun with this football weekend. God bless you. And so long, everybody.
Yes. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Saturday, be here, Georgia, Texas. Sunday, Miami, Indy, KC, San Fran. We'll see you then. I'm getting the F out of here. You guys are crazy.
And Monday, I'll be in Chicago. See you later.